followed by the meatball, and bring it to boil. Hi, good morning my friends. Today Auntie Amy is going to share with you another popular Nyonya dish known as bak steak. Do you know why we call this bak steak? It is because the main ingredient is meat. Meat in Hokkien is called bak, while the steak refers to slightly westernized cooking using Lee and Perrine sauce. Here are the ingredients that I need. I'm using 300 grams of meat with some fats. You can either use chicken, pork, or beef. This is flat beans. I'm replacing it with green pea, potato, carrot, onion, and a few bulbs of garlic. This is the corn flour, some sugar, salt. Black pepper, you can use white pepper too. 5 spice powder, cinnamon, and anise star. As for the sauce, we will need oyster sauce, Lee and Perrine sauce, and some sweet soy sauce. So now, let's marinate the meat. Black pepper, I'm using about 1 teaspoon, but it is up to your preference. And 5 spice powder is about half teaspoon. These two I'm going to use it for the gravy. A teaspoon of salt, and stir it evenly. And later on, I'm going to fry this into a meatball. I'm going to add in a little bit of Lee and Perrine sauce. And it is going to be very fragrant. Now I'm going to put this aside to let it marinate while I peel the potatoes. Now I'm cutting the potatoes into strips, and then you have to soak it into the water to prevent it from getting dark. But it is your preference whether you want to cut it in a round shape or rectangle shape. Do the same for the carrot. For this onion, I'm going to cut it into rings. Heat up the wok and pour in some oil for frying. When the oil is hot, sprinkle some sunflower mix. And I'm going to fry the potato first. I'm using medium flame. is slightly brown, let's check using a saute stick. And you see, can go through, that means it is already cooked. Okay, it's about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to add in the carrot. Just a fast stir fry with the green beans, with the black beans. This is to retain the color. Oh, you see, it is beautiful, right? So colorful. Now I'm going to dish it up. Now I'm going to make the meatball. Make sure that your hand is wet. Okay, just throw the meat so that you have a smooth and compact texture. So when you make the meatball, the ball will not be loose. So now I'm going to fry the meatball using medium flame. Fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it is slightly brown. You see, the meatball is intact. It's so beautifully fried. So while waiting for the meatball to be ready, so I add this water into the cornstarch to use for the gravy. Okay, let's check on the meatball. Yes, it is ready. You see, it is already brown. They look beautiful. So now I'm going to dish it out. Wow, it's so fragrant. And change into low flame. Now remove the oil from the wok. I only need about 2 tablespoons for frying. So add in the cinnamon and the anise star, and then add in the garlic. Fry till fragrant using low flame. Now I'm going to add in the onion. I am changing the flame from low flame to medium flame. And I'm going to add in 2 to 3 cups of water. It depends on how much gravy you like. About 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of sweet soy sauce, and also 2 tablespoons of ghee and curry sauce, and about 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a pinch of salt, because all the sauces that we add in is already salty. So I'm now adding in the fried vegetable, followed by the meatball, and bring it to boil. Since all the ingredients are already cooked, so we do not need to boil it for very long. 1 minute will do. So you see, now it is boiling, so we add in the cornstarch as a thickening agent. You see, now it is done. So now my back steak is ready. Let's try it. Wow, this back steak tastes really good. I wish you were here. Quick, share this dish to all your Penang friends who were stuck overseas due to this pandemic. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mommy Secret Recipe, Mama The Wei Tao, and I will share more recipes with you. Thank you, and I'll see you again. Quick, share this dish to all your friends. Quick. Quick.